I'm Colin.
And I'm Justin.
And we're on a mission to rid Canada of its hideous homes. Old thinking, Malcolm.
It's bloody our house, love. We heisted it from you.
This is how excited I am. This is my place, you know. Don't forget who I am.
To the van, my man. Ooh, in you go.
The radar's going absolutely crazy! Turn left! No, turn right! I can smell bad taste. Stop the van!
I know that face. Meanwhile,
Oh, my goodness.
that is just hideous. What do you think of yourself? Rubbish.
What happened with the kitchen?
This is like being inside a volcano of poo. Is this him?
I'm not mainstream. I think that's why I go with like the green color, because I know a lot of people hate it. Everything is color coordinated in a sense, like the carpet picks up on the tapestry to the coverings on the couches. When somebody walks into my house, I don't think I portray the fashion designer image. I like to have photos of, you know, loved ones and even like ones that are no longer here, you know? My mom's photos. I need a change at this point in my life because I need to kind of kickstart life again and, I don't know, start a relationship. Who knows?
I want to go and meet this little dearie who's at
Absolutely.
work right now.
Let's
go.
get right in there. I think we should take something with us as a really salient reminder of how bad this home is. And I think we've got to go big. I reckon we need to take that dining set from downstairs, the vinyl-covered monstrosity, set it up in his studio and see how he likes it there. Come on.
Baby, let's meet Malcolm.
Don't mind us with our bench.
Morning, all. Anyway, oh, look at those furs. Tell us stuff about Malcolm that he won't.
Because we're about to spend a week in his
He's
life.
always up for a good bit of fun.
Is he?
That's our Malcolm.
You're like a very much slimmer version of Monica Lewinsky. Have you got any dresses that I can examine? Any dresses?
Oh, baby, hold on a minute. Look, can someone get that stain there?
Oh, darling.
I think it's yogurt.
What have you been eating? Are you two special friends? We've actually come down to Malcolm's place of work. This is his studio where he does all his stuff. Malcolm has no idea. He thinks he's coming along to talk to you guys about his job and his work. He doesn't know that we're actually going to hide ourselves in there, disguised as shock dummies.
Malcolm. Your home has just been heisted.
Oh my God.
Malcolm. It's Colin and Justin. Get over here, you little
Malcolm! How could you?
How are you?
Good morning, Angel. How are you?
When I walked in, I actually didn't notice they were there because where they were standing, there's mannequins there all the time. And then it clued in and I'm freaking out right now.
We've had a wander around about your house. It's like an explosion in Kermit's bottom.
I love the color green, obviously, and I just went kind of overdid it.
What do you like about green?
I don't know. It's the color of spring. It's a happy color.
Okay, is everything, in the spring, is everything green? You know, is the sky green?
No.
The roads green?
No.
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 So green features, you know, it appears somewhere, and that's its strength. Malcolm is fabulous, though, isn't he? I mean, he's like a little precious collectible. You can imagine going to a supplement in a newspaper and paying up a few dollars a month to collect the whole set.
Thank goodness that Colin and Justin, your comedy uncles, have arrived at just the right time to turn your desperate den into a desirable abode.
Absolutely. The only thing that's going to be green is going to be your little neighbours. They're going to be green with envy, baby.
This is how excited I am. Perspiration right under there, baby.
Now, to enlighten somebody, you need to show them the way forward. And to show somebody the way forward, you've got to take them on a walk of discovery. What were you thinking when you did this look?
I wasn't.
I think my least favourite thing, now this is the thing that staggers me most. You're a bloke that's good with fabric. Why then did you wrap your sofa in something that looks like a death shroud?
Looking at it, it is too much green, but I don't want to lose all the green.
I mean, that's it. We're going from this place of green into a place of grey.
What do you like about the floor?
I like that it's easy to clean and it doesn't look
no! Did you have any idea how old you sound there? Oh, those shoes look comfortable. Oh, these trousers. Oh, that elasticated waistband.
Just think, if your partners are walking in here and thinking, not entirely sure about your gaff, love, just think, we're not only going to get you completely made over, we're going to get you laid.
That'll be a good thing.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, Malcolm, but surely the essence of a dressmaker's salon is about suggesting being quite an escapist place.
Do you have dirty protests in Canada? I don't know. In Britain, when a prisoner is feeling very upset in his prison cell, he does what's called a dirty protest, using bodily doings, shall we say?
Darling.
Do.
Let's talk about the bed.
You don't like it?
No. It looks like it smells.
Oh, don't you just hate that when that happens, when the knob comes off in your hand?
I didn't say very much. I was just in shock. I got something up here that I'd like to give you.
Oh, baby, what that, baby? What's that, baby? Patch a tent.
Maybe it's pitch a tent pants.
Oh, my God! Listen, how do I get that in there?
But baby, can you get your knickers on? Like...
What do you think of that?
Guys, stop getting in there for a look. Dirty.
Go in there for a look. In there. OK, young lady, it is crunch time. It's time to put Malcolm in the middle. I think we'll have you there, and we are going to analyse the 3 key areas that make your house a design disaster den.
Now, point number 1 is clearly the use of colour. We're going to lose a lot of the power of the pigment in here.
My biggest nightmare would be walking through those doors and seeing everything stark white.
Point number 2, we are going to maximise your space. So we're going to make you understand how to make a small space absolutely perfect.
And finally, point number 3, we are going to maximise the impact of your fabulous artworks.
Now, I want you to bear in mind that we have heisted your home. You know, as far as I'm concerned, for the moment, until it's rectified, this is our gaff. We've stolen it from you, mate, and we are going to make it fantastic. But you're the guilty fellow. You're the one that has caused this visual carnage. So as far as I'm concerned, we're good, but we're not prepared to do it all. You're going to have to help us. Yep, you're on board with the project as we turn this dreadful home, clean but dreadful, into something fabulous. So do you reckon you're going to be with us in this as we go through this big process of change?
150%.
Come on, baby, you have to be in this. You've got to be in it to win it. This is life-changing. It's your space.
I'm in it!
Yes, that's a passion.
I want rest, baby, rest!
I'm in it! I'm in it! I'm in it!
Yeah, baby. When we met him today, he was about as jumpy as a virgin at a prison rodeo. And to see the air thrust, you know, humping the air like a crazy thing, that's a result for us. That's the first step to the next stage.
Yeah, Colin and Justin promised that they'd, well, this home makeover will guarantee me getting laid. Like, bring it on, bring it on. Can I flash my phone number at the bottom here?
It's time to lose the green and introduce the designer dream.
Absolutely. Straight into the mobile-style laboratory.
Malcolm, Malcolm, Malcolm. Green doesn't have to be mean. Tasteful, tasteful.
Do you know what? I am feeling so incredibly inspired. Do you know, Malcolm is going to think he's died and gone to heaven. Look at that.
Now, let's look at the footprint first.
Okay.
Ground floor works for me.
Yep, the plan's
Keep
good.
the kitchen where it is.
Yep.
Keep the living room where it is. Maybe do something, though, to try and make the 2 areas coexist. You know, it's a small space. We should treat them as one space when we're dressing them, when we're colouring the space, and then it'll feel so much larger.
Okay. I think the best way for us to go forward with this is to work out what we're going to do on the floor. Imagine that on the kitchen doors, yeah? Mm-hmm. Imagine one of these 2 shades, I think probably the lighter.
I think this one, continuous flooring, makes both rooms appear much larger. But then what we need as well, I think in every kitchen, you need the car showroom effect. You know, glitter, shine, lights, lots of sparkle. We need a wax surface, maybe a stone like this. Okay, look,
Imagine that
hold
as a
this,
countertop.
okay? See, fabulous on its own.
Let me just have a scan down here and see what that would look like. The crystal is saying, roll out the green properly.
Why don't we use that as our design key and then employ the same thinking with all the other additions? So the furniture should share a similar characteristic. Maybe we should even do like a built-in, what about like a built-in kind of media centre?
I like the idea of that
Somewhere
too.
for them to watch TV. We can keep all those bits and pieces in one area and use the same timber and the same green.
You're on.
Let's band our focal point wall. With this, we're picking up the sheen.
Yep.
It's going to make the room appear so much larger. It's going to tie in with the kitchen design as well.
Oh yeah, that'll look great.
I present to you a vision of the future.
Malcolm's living room, gorgeous accent of green on this new entertainment zone that we're going to build in. 2 rooms side by side that work in perfect harmony.
Should we look at another room?
Yeah. Let's say your prayers, because you're going up those stairs.
Now, surely the antidote to too much colour is to take it all away and maybe actually be inspired by our own illustrious vision of purity. If we have a really fluffy rug like this on the floor, maybe we could get like white leather furniture, maybe even a white leather bed.
Gorgeous. Let's do bands on the wall behind the bed. Big, confident, bold bands of bright, brassy orange.
Fabulous.
Beautiful. Less is more, not everywhere, just that one zone. Now, next room.
The
Now,
dressing room.
The dressing room. Okay, let's give him somewhere where he can have his gorgeous girls round and where he can feel comfortable enough to create beautiful frocks. Look at this. Is that not just one of the most glamorous wall coverings that you've ever seen in your entire puff?
Yes.
Oh, let's do that. Floor-wise, let's go for a really soft carpet.
Okay.
This all around the walls. Let's go for a gorgeous chaise longue.
Fantastic. Well, you know what? Let's get into it.
Hey!
Day one.
Absolutely. Now, this might be a tiny little man's home, but by goodness, the makeover that we've got planned for his townhouse is actually nothing short of staggering. Mr. Green is going to come clean.
Hey!
Malcolm, very cool.
Lovely to see you. How are you feeling?
See you.
I'm so excited. I'm absolutely so excited.
So are we? Have you met the team?
These are the bitches that are going to turn this house into something that you can be proud of. We're going to make your house gorgeous, and you know we can do it. We're the boys to make this terrible place absolutely tantalising.
It's going to be like S&M design. Exactly. We're going to dominate you. I feel that. Quickly, Malcolm. Come on, baby. Let's go. Let's get started. Shut, baby. Taste, taste. Let's get these ceilings down. Let's get that wall out. Let's get this kitchen out, boys. Let's do it.
Ready? Yep.
The ceiling is coming down in my house right as we speak. It's crazy. I thought it was just gonna be like a paint. I'm pretty sure they know what they're doing, right? Can I take a swag? Because I put the white bit up myself.
First things first in the bedroom, we're going to carpet it with shag pile carpet in a whitey cream. We're going to paint the walls white, controversial.
The thing about this particular build, Garrison, is that we want this to be seamless. Continuous flooring throughout, timber floor down here.
What we want to create in here is a gorgeous kind of salon-esque boudoir feel, but some incredible wallpaper with, I think, hummingbirds on there.
Gorgeous. It's so elegant. I love the color, and he's gonna love it too because it's green.
Okay, well, let's build in that green theme in here.
Kitchen-wise, we're trying to keep it as easy as possible as well. You know, we're going to keep the carcasses and just reuse what's there, you know, so we're not moving any plumbing, not moving any electrics as well, which hopefully is going to make your job a wee bit easier.
Yeah. Dave, have you got any issues with this room, or is this quite simple?
The only issue I have is the baseboard going underneath the wall. I'm gonna have to obviously take out that wall to get the baseboard out. No, I'm joking. I'm just gonna get a saw and cut it out.
I don't think there are any problems at all.
Don't you just love when you say that? So how are you feeling, Malcolm? I mean, it started and it's really ramping forward, isn't it? I mean, it's a fast process.
I can't get over how quick it's coming along.
You know, so we're here to fix your home and fix your mind. And unfortunately, there'll be some unpleasantness there as well. Because, Malcolm, we want you to wear this for the 5 days.
Oh, I love it.
And you will not take it off.
Okay.
The message must be imprinted on you so that everyone out there can see what a serial offender you are, so that you'll look in the mirror and you'll be constantly reminded that actually, it's not easy being green.
I think the joke's on them because I actually love this t-shirt and I'm not embarrassed at all. It ain't easy being green.
I don't want to tempt fate or anything, but things are just going so well, and I actually am feeling I'm in quite a laid-back place for this makeover.
The best way to keep ourselves feeling absolutely energized at all times,
Good job,
apart
mate.
from thinking of gorgeous people, is to model. Dip and turn, Colin. Dip and turn, here I'm coming.
Baby, I am Canada's top designer. Oh, I like that. A bit of
Did
a
you see what I did
reveal
there?
there. Crew have really actually slotted properly into place on this one. I am totally confident that actually this will be one of the easiest makeovers ever done.
Okay, these walls look white.
Hey, Malcolm.
Cheryl.
How's it going?
Good.
It's your new bedroom.
Come on, no, seriously. Is it white?
That's
Seriously.
That's what Colin and Justin want. I can. You look like you don't like it.
I don't like the white. It's too white.
He's gonna lose it.
My only concern is the use of white.
Why the use of white?
I don't want a lot of it.
Okay, well, let me tell you why we know best. Look around, here's the evidence.
We obviously want to make this as pleasurable as
Yeah.
possible. You know, we have to get off on the right footing as well. And I think for you to suddenly be saying what you want and what you don't want is not going to put us in a very good place. You know, we'll be cancelling the designer items and I'll be going strictly to the bargain bins anymore of that chat, quite frankly.
I feel sick. Serious. I feel like driving away. I really do feel like driving away and finding the closest bar. I'm not happy at all. I'm a bit worried. See ya.
So I've got these lists, right? To-do lists. Check off what it's completed. And I'm looking here. Everybody has their name with something that they have to do. And you've got the first 2 done. Day 2. And we have to be done most of the construction by end of day tomorrow. All right, master bedroom. What's going on here? Window coverings, valance. Oh man. Garrison! When are we starting the entertainment unit?
I guess tomorrow, I'm not sure.
Oh my God, we can't start it tomorrow. Once Colin and Justin get here, you know who's gonna get it.
It
You know?
will get done. And just if I get to work on these cabinet doors, the faster they happen, the faster that happens.
I get it.
Just lay this on there. Oh, don't do that. Oh no, don't go in.
Oh, why?
It's a mess.
What's this for?
Cupboard doors.
Why?
I'm not a designer.
It's fake wood? I don't know what to say. I don't know.
Scary, isn't it?
This looks like the fake wood paneling we had in the basement when we were growing up in the 80s.
Malcolm hates this laminate, so I don't know why we're bothering with it. It's very difficult to do a job when you know that the homeowner may probably just cry.
How are you, Malcolm? It's nice to see you.
Good to
hear
see
my
you
voice.
well. All right.
What
Yeah.
ails you? What's that?
Oh, you don't recognize it?
Oh, it's
is our lovely
God, that's so
cabinet.
gorgeous, isn't it?
I thought you took that from my basement.
Old thinking, Malcolm.
It's so hard to go up against Colin and Justin. I mean, they're these big celebrity guys, right? And they're like physically big as well. And you kind of feel intimidated and you want to kind of hold your ground. You know, heck, this is my place, you know? don't forget who I am.
You know, we're not going to clad the walls like some old skanky Canadian basement. No, baby, this will be chic. It will be modern.
And at the end of the day, it's bloody our house, love. We heisted it from you, for God's sake. You've got to trust us.
This is my home, you know, and I have to like it in the end. Even though, you know, I signed the waiver to say that they're technically taking over my house and I have no say in it.
Oh my God. This stupid cupboard.
I know that Graham's pissed. These cupboards, especially, I mean, to take 2 guys 2 days to just do some cupboards, when, hey, we could have ordered it, sent it away to be done, had more bodies on some of the other big things that need to be done.
Hey, Graham. How's it going?
Not good.
Not good. Why?
This is a crazy idea. It should have been in your kitchen. Like, I'm better off building all these cabinets.
The only reason why we didn't do a new kitchen is because we don't have the budget. We're trying to save by doing it ourselves, but...
In 3 days. Yeah. My problem is the time. Anyways, I've got 2, and it's noon. So I've got 20 more.
You think it's gonna set us back an entire day?
Yeah? Well, that's done. So I'm gonna go. I gotta go.
He's pissed. I think that they've asked for too much. They've asked for an insane amount of work, especially when we only have, what, 24 hours in a day? I mean, the guys can only work for so long. They're working their asses off, you know, 15, 16-hour days. When are they supposed to sleep?
I think it's really important for us to actually get the message across to Malcolm about open plan living.
We reckoned it'd be a good idea to take him to a really good model suite today and to show him what small scale can look like.
Okay, Malcolm, now what do you think of this?
I love it. It's amazing.
Yeah, I mean, this is great, isn't it? I mean, we brought you here actually because we want to talk to you about small-scale living, you know, how you actually can have rooms that interact with each other.
One of the other things that we want to kind of talk about as well is a clever use of space over in that wall there, because that's a brilliant media area where you could have your television, or you could have your DVD or your CD player. And he's got to stop cramming it all in. There's got to be room for clear dining space, living space, and space to chill out and watch the telly.
Yeah, it's focused living. I mean, I think if you're going to do this kind of thing, you think about having continuous flooring throughout. You can see we've got the same floor in the kitchen, coming through dining, through to the living room, but actually we delineate the space with the furnishings.
I really love this floor.
That floor looks exactly like that kind of basement timber you're telling me about. And that's what we're all about, you know, taking elements from the past, elements from the present to create Malcolm's future.
Absolutely.
It's all good.
Yeah, it's all very good.
We have about a day and a half left. We've got a lot to do. We've got, of course, this ceiling to finish, but we'll get that done. We've got to get this wall prepared for wallpaper. It's a matter of keeping everything going until we get this ceiling done and those doors laminated. I'm not sure why Graham walked off, but I guess we're down a guy and we'll have to deal with it.
Now, bless Malcolm, but he's got all the decorating prowess of a bag of sausages. All we hope that he learns is that colour contrast and making things work together is absolutely critical. Now, Malcolm, we've brought you down to this rather fabulous fabric and home accessories store because we want to have a quick lesson in cohesion as far as home styling and home colouring is concerned. I'm quite surprised because for a bloke that works in the fashion industry, you're good with structuring shapes sometimes, but when it comes to making colour work together, you fail at every point. And this little vignette is a perfect tableau of how your decorating prowess collapse.
See, I thought it worked out all right because it's all in the same color, same palette. It's kind of autumn.
But there's no pop, no contrast.
The problem with your fabrics here is that you actually don't have any contrast.
No.
The message is muddy. You know, sure, people go for tone-on-tone items. They go for muted colours as well that contrast with each other. there's nothing there. It's just a muddy message. And the muddy message is cosy old Canadian granny sitting in a rocking chair waiting for the winter to finish. In order to enjoy fabrics, you must leave enjoyment space. Don't mix and match so many things. Actually leave clear boundaries, and then you'll be able to appreciate each fabric and its individuality.
Now, look at me, the pinnacle of male grooming. Now, what my outfit has got is what I like to call pop. Pop is all about contrast. This has got as much pop as a can of cheap supermarket cola.
I thought the color on the back...
No, it's not popping. Look at this. We've got green and grey and white popping beautifully, zinging. Shot of white round there. A little bit of sparkle round about my boy zone. And then a little muted colour at the bottom.
This is your focal point area.
It all comes together. You want to kick me in the boy zone because of the wicked things I've said, but it all, Malcolm, comes together beautifully. What do you think of this?
Okay.
If you're truthful.
Now that I've been educated and enlightened by the YouTube blokes...
Two design gods.
Yes.
Yes.
This is hideous.
Yes.
I do admit that. I do admit
you know
that
what?
that's hideous. Can you... Yeah,
No,
chuck
don't
it.
be anywhere near my lovely things. Yes, baby. Oh, up and down, baby. Oh, shake what your mama gave ya.
It's all in the hips. Yay!
Obviously, I needed some guidance in setting up color and fabrics in my place because at the moment, it was just everywhere. And as they had told me, there was no focal point. So they took me to this really awesome shop, I love it in here, to show me how to put fabrics together and how to bring out colors that pop. And so there is a cohesion between the rooms. And it really made a lot of sense. I never noticed that in my space until I was enlightened by the gods of design.
All right, I got really frustrated with the kitchen. So I stomped off. I mean, the kitchen doors aren't even finished yet. And so I just had to storm off and get away, you know, and vent a bit. And then I realized, you know what, Malcolm's a good guy, and we kind of want to make this happen for him, and so I came back. All right.
Tell me the situation with these
Still
goddamn
bad.
cabinets.
It's still bad. It's still bad.
Still bad.
Well,
Why?
I mean, there's issues. But anyways, I mean, I brought this down to the height where it's close to where the fridge is, but I've got one more here, and then I've got all the bottoms to do in the drawers. I'm running out of this stuff.
That's a lot of work.
It's a ton of work.
And in theory, we're supposed to be done today. These cabinets.
I
What's
guess
going on? What did you do?
The paint that we needed, that Susie went to pick up,
Yeah?
they can't make it in the paint that we need, so he just gave me another option.
How much is it?
Might be $5 more
I
a
honestly
gallon.
don't even have $5.
Well,
Can you pay for the $5?
sure. In this case, I will pay for the $5 if it'll make it easier on everybody.
Please.
No problem.
Please, you have to tell me next time.
No problem.
Malcolm's gonna be missing a little tchotchke. It's gonna be your fault. When I walked into the house this morning, I thought that all of the wallpaper would have been done, the ceiling would have been primed, the entire house would have been white, white, white. And right now, it just seems like they're at that point where they're still sanding and we're priming. We'll see what happens when Colin and Justin get here and nobody responds.
Morning, all.
Morning, everybody.
How are we, Cheryl? How are things?
How have things been going when we've been away?
A little slow. We're behind, I'll be honest with you.
Okay.
And we're just trying our best to make sure that everything gets done.
What are the big problems, Cheryl? What are the things that we need to
Well,
get better
we're still working on making sure that the entire place is primed, painted. This wall has not been wallpapered yet. We're behind. You'll see upstairs it's only half done.
Why is it only half done upstairs?
I don't know. I
But
mean, I have enough.
Come on, you're a project manager. Do you know you're working with us? You're not some random
No, I know
glamour
that.
place
No,
we've
I'm
snatched
looking.
off the
I'm
road.
making sure that your kitchen's laminated.
Sure.
All of the doors are done. They have to be trimmed. That's turned out to be like the biggest problem.
Yes,
for the
Cheryl, but
past-
you're in
past
charge
day.
of creating a structure. You're in charge of
I've created the
creating
structure.
a really good
I've
schedule
created the
of works.
structure.
Okay.
I tried my best. I've got my list. I'm trying to be on top of it.
I scare because I care. I know that we're always right. We have a real vision about what's perfect. And until such time that madam over there, gorgeous as she is, realizes that, there'll always be room for another drama.
What's happening with the wallpaper in here? When's that going to happen?
I'm hoping today.
No, I want you to be more confident.
I'm confident.
I don't want you to say it doesn't sound like
I'm
it,
just
Cheryl.
cranky.
I don't
I'll
want
be
you
honest
to
with you, I'm
say.
cranky,
I
I'm
don't want you
tired.
to say. Can I just finish?
Yeah.
I don't want you to say I'm hoping. You know, hope's for the hopeless.
I've been here all night. I did not eat dinner. okay? For you guys, because I want to make sure that this project is absolutely perfect.
Well, do you know what? See, if you plan better, you'll be able to eat.
And try to tag team you two drag queens. Forget it. I'm not gonna hear it. You can talk to someone else, okay? I'm gonna go eat.
He's gonna go eat.
Well, Cheryl, do you know what? Don't
No,
just
I'm
walk
not
away
hearing
from the
it.
disaster.
No, I have had enough of your crap. Just right now, you know, when you have someone walking in halfway through, it's never a good thing because they'll pick at anything. They'll pick at the last piece of dirt on the floor. Like, they're just picky. And right now, I need them to stay out of the house.
I don't want to be portrayed as some whinger, some old moaner, complaining all the time. But you know what? I will be that person, though, unfortunately. We'll have to complain, because if we don't, it won't change. Look! Hi, Joan, who's the person doing the wallpapering. If you don't have enough wallpaper, please hold off doing the window wall and putting I'll hide it behind the curtains, is what that says.
Cheryl!
Call me if you have any questions. Thanks.
Cheryl!
Share. So she doesn't even know if we've got enough wallpaper.
Where's Cheryl? Cheryl, that is just the straw that broke the donkey's back. We don't want to blame people. We don't want to be the unpleasant pair of bitches that roll in at the last minute, because we shouldn't need to be. It should all be done to our exacting plan.
Why don't you tell the camera what that means? Do it on your own. Go on.
Is that your handwriting? Don't lie to Canada. Lie to us, but don't lie to your country, Cheryl.
Oh my
Is
gosh,
that
you're
your
so
handwriting?
dramatic.
Yeah, I am dramatic, Cheryl, because I care.
Bloody hell, the spirit of Celine Dion descended upon me and told me we'd run out
Holy
of
crap!
wallpaper.
You guys ever shut
These
up?
people.
If you don't need me here, I'll leave, okay? If you don't think I have a brain, I'll leave, okay? How about that?
She's got really quite a big bottom, hasn't she? I've had enough of this house today, haven't you? Let's just get out of here. Whether we go somewhere fabulous or the local florist, I really don't care. Let's just go.
Okay. Come on, young lady. Malcolm, we've come down to this amazing gallery to unravel some of the mysteries to hanging art properly. Now, with no disrespect to what you've got, the way that you've assembled it makes it look a bit like a snatch and grab at a jumble sale.
I love the artwork that's up. It's sentimental. I know the people that did it. And I love the pieces. It reminds me of them.
Now, Malcolm, come with me to Continuity and Colour Corner. Because look at all these fabulous images. They're all black and white, and they're all framed in exactly the same manner. You know, so if we employ the same kind of thinking in your house, and take your family snaps, maybe turn them all into black and whites and frame them up identically. Your photographs they were black and whites, they were colour, they were all in different houses, different mounts, different frames, and dotted all over the place. Why don't we actually give you some great family images? I mean, even, look at that. We cluster these together, even just on this white table here. Right, and you can see there's a relationship between the items that are here. You know, it's exactly the same thinking as that wall over there, but it's just about using your photographs in a more stylish way. Now, this is your mum, isn't it? And it's a fantastic photograph of mum. But do you know what? Let's really do her justice. You know, let's celebrate her and let's turn her into something incredible. She's an incredible woman. Let's give her an incredible presence in your home. Now, can you let's have a look at this, Ross, because this is fantastic. This is really fantastic.
That's amazing.
It's gorgeous, isn't it?
That's absolutely amazing.
So taking a colour photograph and turned it into a really gorgeous, atmospheric black and white image, and then the majesty of what's going on here is building it up and making it even bigger and give it really impressive housing. Do you like?
Yeah, I love it.
Wait for you to see this.
You're right.
Yeah.
Well, this is
No, it's just I'm thinking before. Yeah, I know. Sorry. I get this really wrong.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Yeah, good. I was totally affected by seeing my mom's photo. I mean, from that little picture to enlarge it, make it black and white, and frame it in such a beautiful way, it totally brings more life into the photo.
Now, Malcolm, I'm not going to say what a difference a day makes, but in fact, I am.
Are you going to say it, or aren't you?
I am. No, I am. We're one day from finishing, and we need you to be scarce from this moment on.
Right.
Okay?
Okay, yeah.
But when you get back here, it's going to be gorgeous.
Indeed. Any last requests, Malcolm?
You better be pitching tents in your panties by the end of this.
Oh, baby, I can promise you that.
Malcolm, not only will we be pitching tents in our panties, those tents will be big enough to get the Canadian State Circus and a couple of elephants in as well.
Baby, see you shortly.
Yesterday was really tough. The guys flipped out, I flipped out, so I'm hoping that today, since we're all feeling a little bit better, we can actually work as a team. It's reveal day, and we've got furniture in the room because they're so anxious to get it all dressed. All of the cord around is not finished. The drapery hasn't been put up. So basically, everything that we're trying to do right now, all of the fiddly stuff, was supposed to be done yesterday.
Last day. Malcolm's treacherous house, about to become absolutely fabulous.
This kitchen is nowhere near to being done. There's no handles. The doors and everything still have to be painted on edges. There's electrical still yet to be done.
Another transformation, almost there. Come on.
There's a lot. There's at least a day in here. Just this room.
Oh, the shoes off.
Hey, guys,
down.
how are you doing? This is looking great.
Hello.
Loving the stripes.
Oh.
This detail works really good as well down there. The stairs
That's
look
there.
fantastic.
Oh, the stripe is fantastic. The floor is fantastic. I mean, come on. First impressions, stand back here.
Awesome. Cheryl, do you remember we spoke really clearly before we went that all the lines, the top lines of these handles should be completely in line with that? I don't know how you're going to fix it, but I want you to fix it, guys. Can you take your shoes off, Colin, please?
I'm going to take my shoes off because we just need to go.
It's going to be a little finicky to get it, to line up and everything, but I'm sure it'll be 100% acceptable.
Can we get some lights in here? Can we get some cleaning? Can we get some of the rubbish out?
We're not ready, are we?
No. I said that yesterday. We're not going to be ready.
Midnight. I think the guys actually realize now that we'll have to do the reveal tomorrow.
This isn't going to happen tonight. Do you know, we just have to take a really kind of sensible decision. It's now the best part of 8:15. We've got tons and tons to do. Everybody's working flat out. It would be unreasonable to expect any of our team to work for much longer or to expect Malcolm to get up in the wee small hours and come and do his reveal. So as much as we're not happy with this, we have to cut our losses.
And then we'll all arrive tomorrow. The house will be done. Quick wipe out just to make sure we're all pristine, clean. Bring Malcolm in. I think I'll feel much more refreshed. You will as well. And the house will be absolutely perfect.
We're just down to the ground, or we're going right inside with that?
I thought I'd get a good night's sleep last night, but it was impossible. It's just, I feel like an expectant father. I mean, just been pacing up and down. I don't smoke, and I could use a cigarette right now. I'm just hoping for the glamour that was promised and the fabulousness that was promised.
This place is a complete and utter palace of love. It's a shag pad. One of the key changes is the way that the art is arranged all over the walls now, with gorgeous, dramatic ebony framing all the way around and positioned proudly above the sofa. This particular artwork becomes that little bit more gorgeous.
Look at that chair. Isn't that just, look at that big granny. It's like a big toothless grandmother, isn't it?
This Ames table down here is a classic. Now, when we found it, it was white, and we paid $700. It's a lot of money, but we paid $700 to have it resprayed in this really lustrous green.
If you're staging a table, it's going to be warm, friendly, punchy, and with bags that pop with personality.
Exactly. Now, a lot of people tell you that you shouldn't have family photographs around about, that they clutter the eye lines and that they're not good design. Well, A, I'm all about family and friends, and B, this is Malcolm's house, and he's all about family and friends. And then when Malcolm sees these, he'll just feel all the more at home. Now, mood and atmosphere are absolutely critical in any house, and we've paid a lot of attention to setting a gorgeous illuminated balance from zone to zone. So in the kitchen, for example, we've got under cabinetry lighting. In here, we've got this gorgeous shelving area, proudly flanked either side by a statuesque modern lamp. And then finally, up here, a big square track light that sends illumination round to every point of the room and can be changed on a whim. I feel really excited.
How do you feel?
I feel nervous, Colin, because I want Malcolm to love it. I think he's one of the loveliest boys I've ever met, and I want it to be perfect.
Look, here he's here. Malcolm!
Without further ado, sir, you're looking fabulous, darling.
Look at you, like a mini Justin with that outfit on.
Unintentional.
Hello, gorgeous.
Malcolm, let me at you. How are you, darling?
doing
Are you well? Good. How are you feeling?
Hello, Malcolm. How are you doing?
Tired.
Can I say that we're really sorry that we didn't get done last night? We just had so much more happen than we ever expected. But it's worth it. I think you've not only got one of the coolest houses in Mississauga, I think you've probably got one of the coolest houses in Toronto, if not Canada.
Absolutely. And I think what is even better is not only has your house been transformed, I think you've changed as well. You know, I think you've come on a bit of a journey with it.
Come on, get on with it. It's killing me.
So if I just pop that in there,
Sure.
Pop
that
that
should
in.
anchor it.
Is that on enough? Look, Mimo, stand
Perfect.
there.
Let's see.
Look at you, two twins,
Separated
darling.
at birth. Malcolm, are you ready for this?
Yes.
Let's put you out your misery right now.
Come on,
Thank you. Close that door.
Oh, my.
Kitchen here.
God.
Have a feel at that stone in your favourite colour.
You love green, Malcolm. We've made you a lovely greenhouse.
I can't thank you enough.
You've got beautiful timber floors everywhere, gorgeous glossy laminate kitchen cabinetry made with a skeleton of your old kitchen doors. This is the new Malcolm living dining room.
Oh my God, this is gorgeous. And the cowhide rug. You know, I always wanted one of those.
Well, now you have one. There's one thing I want to do. We rehung
photographs.
loads of pictures for you, and this particular one I know was one of your favourites of your mum. And we thought we'd pop her proudly standing guard over your kitchen.
I think Mum looks
There's
great
a
there.
lovely picture of her in there.
Okay.
So, let's just keep an eye on it, honey.
Paper, yeah. I just overwhelmed. I honestly, the chairs are gorgeous.
And we balance it totally with your entertainment area as well.
Oh my TV looks awesome. The white walls look amazing.
Well, the reason they work.
Say that again.
The white walls look amazing.
Now, Malcolm, I'm not going to get scientific with you, but you can see, you know, actually why this works so well and what we've been banging on about all week. You know, our 3 lessons that we tried to hit home to you. Mm-hmm. It was worth it, wasn't it?
Definitely worth it.
Okay, well, the first lesson was cohesion of colour. You've got this gorgeous green and brown colour scheme down here, which bleeds beautifully into the dining area. Aspects of white hitting from the table onto the walls, linking perfectly. And then directly into the kitchen, the green and the brown, and again, shots of white, providing tonal contrast and beautiful balance at all times.
Yeah, it does. And remember when we went to the gallery, you know, we tried to tell you about how to use art to add impact. You know, we've got your pieces up there in a fabulous triptych behind the sofa, flanked by the lamps, you know, so it's a very strong individual image. And of course, getting all your family snaps, all black and white, all framed up, you know, so there's uniformity there.
And point number 3, Malcolm, is kind of really maximising space in such a small square footage. We've got this gorgeous entertainment area over there. Your focus is drawn directly to the telly. There's good storage round about it built in. It's all about making maximum life in a miniature space.
Well, we've still got the master bedroom to
Would you
look
like to
at.
come up to the bedroom with Colin and
So
Justin?
upstairs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go on, you go
I
first.
don't get any dirty ideas. I love it.
You sure?
I love the orange.
You're sharing
This
your bedroom
is-
now, though.
With... Oh, you got fish! Love the bed. Oh, this looks like a high-end hotel.
Of course it does.
You know, and I really love it.
Do you know, if this bedroom doesn't get you legs,
I don't know what will.
yeah, baby.
Exactly, no, baby. Listen, girlies, guys, whoever out there, look at this bedroom. This is Malcolm's in Mississauga.
Oh, look. This is insane. I love the wallpaper. I love the furnishings. I love the chaise.
We
This is
figured
and the mirror, dude. Thank you.
we figured that you girls coming up here to be redesigned and frocked needed a world of glamour and petulant indulgence.
You've been banging on about us pitching tents in our designer panties.
Yeah.
Are you, at this moment in time, pitching a tent in
I am
yours?
so pitching a tent in mine right now. I'm almost embarrassed.
Fabulous.
Well,
But you know
handle
what,
it,
baby?
We.
No way. No way. So are we. We've got your knickers on. Might have to block out a thing, but
Hey!
look at those, baby.
Look at those little legs, baby.
Hey, baby.
Monkey, you're a monkey.
What a finale, darling. It's legs all round.
What a way to finish a show.
One very happy man and a time, I think, for us to return to the van.
Exactly. Beautifying Canada's ugly housing stock, one desperate property at a time.